Hello my dear friends, welcome to a new video from Mad Max Deals and Reviews. Today I want to present you the YLP G180 Gryphon. The manufacturer YLP sent me this sample, thank you for that, so I can present it to you. They sent it in this very nice box, that's a hard cardboard, and the box has nearly everything on it to be informed what's inside, what the flashlight is capable of. And as I read to you, it has an internal thermal control, a battery level indicator, high quality TRI optics, side button, and you can make a hard lock out for accidental switch on protection. It uses 9 pieces of Cree XP-G2 LEDs in a neutral white tint. The output is up to 3200 lumens, high is 2000, middle 800, low is 200. They do not write that there is a moon mode with something like 10. It uses 3 pieces of batteries of 18650s, 5 modes, fast access to turbo, and a memory function. So everything said. That's nice, I like that. And if we open this nice thick cardboard, usually you have some foam or plastic to protect the flashlight, while P throws in this big bag. Really nice pooch. You can have the flashlight here on the front side, secured by this nice connector here. There's an additional slot for like a tactical pen. Here on the back side there are 2 straps for holding on the belt. There's I think it's a molly system, so you can have your mollies to fold it in, or however that works. So that looks very nice. And it has 2 additional places with strong zippers here, and 2 bags with separation, and there is a net, so you can put in there a ton of stuff. And if you think that's too big, the flashlight itself is really nice form factor. This 3 cells make a nice diameter, so you can put it in your pocket. It's possible too. They also include this long lanyard, which is quite nice. 2 of these adjustable points here, and there is a carabiner spring with a spring loaded, and on the flashlight you just click it in and it's done. No fiddling around. That's cool. I like it. And there it can turn so it doesn't wind up here in the strings. That's a cool solution. And there is also 2 O-rings and user manual. Mine is in English and Russian. So put it away and speak about the flashlight. For the size comparison, that's many people say that's the soda can size, but it isn't. Soda cans are like the BLF Q8 or maybe the X7 from Olight, TrueLight's TN36. And here on the smaller side we have seen Tiny Monster 06, or very new the Sofian SP36, which also has 3 cells, so they share a similar diameter in the body. But looking on the serious end, maybe there is the well-known M43 Meteor. Similar idea, but a little fatty compared to the YLP. So let's look on the YLP. Here on the hot end we have a removable bezel and a AR-coated lens. So you can exchange, if you want, this Kaklo optics sitting underneath, to change to frosted optics or spot beam or narrow beam or elliptical beam if you want. So you can do a lot to that. Sorry. We've seen already this quite nice lanyard hole. There is some cooling fins. The switch, the switch is really nice and have a great click. Nothing smushy on here. Lasering, the YLP logo is here, and on the back side we find YLP and Gryphon 180. and that's it. Anodization is very well done. It's not slippery, it doesn't look painted, it looks quite cool. The knurling is good, it gives a nice grip, it's not aggressive, it looks quite flat, but the cutting is made hard, so you have a nice secure grip on it. And if we open it, the tail cap is glued possibly. It's quite strong on here. We have rectangular threads, we see lots of grease, and we see a battery carrier, which is remarkable for thinking on this, on the tube diameter here on the size. The 3 cells are used in a 12 volt setup, so 3 cells in series, so you can use it either way, that's no problem. And since there is no spring here in the tube, that's just like a pot, we have here in the head the spring in the middle, and this design allows to switch on and off by opening and closing the electrical circuit quite easily. On the batteries you can use flat tops or button tops or short protected cells. So as long, I think I've read near to 69 millimeters, there you're good to go. So put it back together. User interface is simple and nice. Oh, one more thing. There is a green LED in the button, which is the voltage indicator. If it's above 10 point something, it's green. Then it goes to red, which means going to empty. And red flashing tells you near to low voltage shut off, so you have to exchange the batteries. User interface. Short click is on, short click is off. You have seen we have quite a high mode, so that's a mode memory from the last used step, which is including the turbo if the turbo is part of the cycle, because click and hold cycles: turbo, low, medium, high, turbo, low. If you click and hold for 10 seconds, it gives you blinks. 2 blinks is no mode memory, 3 blinks is with mode memory. So let's demonstrate that. So clicking for 10 seconds. So if you want to play with the modes too much, it gives you these blinks after 10 seconds. And then when you switch it off, it starts in low. Let's go to high, click off, click on, low. So there is no time needed for on time or off time, so it's just memory on, memory off. That works great. You can also have a moon by click and hold from off. You can have a double click instant turbo. And when you are mode memory on, turbo is memorized in the loop, but not when double clicked. And there is a strobe which has to be 3 clicks and then hold. So 1, 2, 3, click and hold, and then it starts to strobe. Click is back to last mode memorized, which was low, I think. That's it. Nothing too fancy, quite easy to memorize, and click on, click off is always cool. Yeah, that's it. Let's look outside and compare it with maybe the FW3A, because this one has 3000 lumens, there is 2000 something maybe. I will take the Sophion SP36 with the Samsung LH351 LEDs in neutral white also with me, but that's 5000 lumens, so that's not direct comparison. And I think that should be done, because short in time I just can go in my garden to illuminate that. So see you there. So welcome in my garden, starting with the Lumitop FW3C, the copper version. I have the SST20 LEDs in it with the neutral white tint. I think that's 4000K. So if you do not know my garden, that's 2 meters to the flowers up here. The wooden box down there is about 15 meters, 20 meters to my tree. And down there the garage That's 30 meters. Now going to turbo, so I think that's 2000 lumens, something like that, of a nice even beam distribution. And the SST20s have a very nice color rendering. So switching that off, showing you this glow gasket from Neil. Now using the YLP, starting in moon. So that's 10 lumens. You easily see up front the flowers. I would say I can see no problem 10 to 15 meters. Low with 200 lumens is even enough to see everything in my garden. So walking the dog or whatever, you can hike whole night using that light. And we can see already it's a very nicely even beam distribution. My camera is of course set to manual mode. ISO is 1600, it's 20 is the shutter speed and f from 3.5. So now going to high, 2000 lumens, like the FW3, also the XP-G2 have a really nice great light, and that's turbo, 3000 lumens, lots of light, great color rendering, and no idea of a hotspot if I look on the tree up there. Now compared to the Sophian SP36, double click, that's 5000 lumens. You can see here there is a hotspot in the Sophians because it's 4 LEDs in regular reflectors. That's 3000 lumens of nice even beam. I really like how it lights up everything down there. Again, the Sophian. YLP. And now the SST20s once again. Double click. Whoopsie. Double click. That's the SST20 from Lumintop FW3 copper. And that's the YLP. Hopefully I can travel to my beam shots spot very near and show all to you. So I hope you have gotten a nice idea about this flashlight. Hope you give me a thumbs up or a subscription. See you soon. Bye bye.